So I'm starting off with January. I've drawn 4 cards for each month. One is a Lenormand card, an energy card, a tarot card, and some advice from the Archangel Power Tarot. So let's go. January, we've got the Ship, the Rebel, you've got the Knight of Coins, and the 10 of Michael. So it looks like there might be some travel for you, coming up for you, travel to somewhere overseas, something foreign coming in. Maybe you'll be meeting a lot of foreign people, maybe a lot of foreign communications, but definitely dealing with forces that you don't usually deal with. So foreign forces, really. You've got the Rebel over here, and this is usually the Emperor card within normal tarot. So you're taking control, taking charge, being a leader, exerting your influence over a lot of people. So you are communicating with a lot of people and coming across as being a person who's in charge, a person who takes control of the situation, very organized. Maybe you are organizing your life and getting things in order as well. The Emperor is also about handling resources and managing things. This could also be that you might be meeting somebody who is like that, who is very, very much the rebel, somebody who is very much in control, taking charge of the situations. And this might be somebody who is in your work situation. You've got the Knight of Coins over here, so this might be somebody coming in. This Knight is... it's the Knight of Pentacles, so a very slow-moving knight, but somebody who works very hard, very reliable, gets the job done, who is very, very practical. So this could be the person coming in, and he might be somebody that is, or they might be somebody that's in charge, or, you know, higher up the career ladder than you are, somebody that you work under. So you could have somebody that comes in that capacity. You've got the 10 of Michael, so you've entered a situation and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. So you have ended some kind of relationship in the past, and you are now moving forward. And now maybe this Knight of Coins comes in to your arena, somebody that is of interest to you, and they attract you because they come across as being that kind of a rebel, that kind of a leader, but also gets, is very practical, and it might be somebody that you meet in your work environment. So that's going on in January. So in February, you've got the Garden, the Master, the 8 of Coins, and you've got the 9 of Raphael. So with the Garden is a lot of communication with a lot of people, like I said, big groups of people, maybe communication over the internet, maybe going to seminars, maybe going to gatherings where there are large groups of people. So you could be, attending some kind of event. You've got the Master, and this is being, in charge, being somebody who is an expert at doing whatever you're doing. So maybe this is the reason why you're communicating to somebody, to a lot of people. You might be like a consultant in a consultant capacity, where you know your trade very, very well, and people are coming to you for answers and coming to you for your expertise. You've got the 8 of Coins over here, so you can see this person is really, really busy. So you're very, very busy with work during this particular time. Multitasking, you can see there's lots of things that this person is doing. They could be studying, looking after things, caring for people, you can see learning over here. So very, very busy month for you. You seem to be communicating with a lot of people. You're an expert at what you do. You might be giving out information. You could be teaching. That could be the case. With the 8 of Coins, it's also about teaching and learning. So you could be in that capacity where you're a teacher and dealing with lots of people at that particular during this particular month. You've got the 9 of Raphael, which is make a wish, dreams become a reality, and a joyful time in life. So you're enjoying everything you're doing. It's a good time to make a wish in February. It seems like you're very, very busy, and you're communicating with a lot of people during this month. So meeting a lot of people. In March, you've got the Sun, Courage, the Wheel, and the 4 of Gabriel. So the Sun is talking about, a lot of celebrity status. So also meeting a lot of people, being very, very well known, very renowned, being in the spotlight if you want. And also a lot of clarity and a lot of truth coming to light during this month. So you've got the Courage card that follows it, and this is about having the strength to deal with difficult situations and emerging from it a victor. So there might be some obstacles or problems that you face, but you're going to be able to sort it out, and you can see this flower emerging from the rock face. So you are going to be a winner in whatever you do, and you're going to be able to sort those problems out and deal with it. You've got the Wheel of Fortune turning over here for you. Now, you might have a lot of social interactions, meeting a lot of people, and this is where, you might be meeting some kind of love interest. There might be a lot of people that are admiring you, and you can see handshaking over here. So getting acquainted with a lot of people and collaborating a lot with a lot of people as well during that month. And the Wheel of Fortune turns, it means that any kind of delays, any problems that you have are all over, and you start moving into a new cycle as well. You've got the Four of Gabriel over here, which says time for celebration, abundant rewards for hard work, release yourself from burdensome situations. So this is like the Four of Rods, and with the Ten of the Wheel card, it's you might be attending some weddings as well, and also a lot of meetings, a lot of people that you're meeting. So you can see there's a lot of celebration going on within the Wheel card, and with the Four of Gabriel, there's a lot of celebration as well. So you could be attending some kind of event or a wedding in March. So in April, you've got the Stars, possibilities, the Hanged Man, and you've got the Six of Gabriel. So the Stars is also communicating with a lot of people, and this is about internet communication, long distance communication, important people that you will be dealing with. And you've got possibilities. There's some kind of decision that you have to make. This is the Two of Rods, really, and reaching a fork in the road. This might be something to do with making a choice between projects that you have to do. There's a new dawn rising. This could even be a choice about a relationship that you are interested in. So definitely having some kind of choice that you have to make. Things are at a standstill over here with the Hanged Man. So you are waiting to make a decision. You haven't made a decision yet with these possibilities. You've got all these options available for you, but you are hanging back, deciding what to do. And then you've got the Six of Gabriel, which says, congratulations, you have done a good job. Time to move to the next project, awards, scholarships, and promotions. So this is a victory card. Now, if you had to make a decision in a relationship, maybe choosing a person, whatever your choice is going to be very, very successful. But if this is about work and getting on in your career life, it looks like there is a lot of success coming in as well. And, you are finishing projects and starting new ones. So it looks like, for these first few months, it's all about the work. It's all about communicating. It's all about meeting people. It's all about getting the job done. So in May, you've got the Stork, you've got participation, you've got the Lady of Teacups, and you've got the King of Ariel. So with the Stork, it's about home moves. It's definitely a card about relocating and change. So you might be changing where you live. You might be moving somewhere else to do the job that you're doing right now. So this is a home relocation. And then you've got participation, which is the Four of Rods over here. So, working with a lot of people, really, getting projects done with a lot of people and seeing, a lot of abundance coming in. So you're busy doing things with a lot of people and, collaborating with a lot of people. And it's got the participation over here. So a lot of information, a lot of different people that you will be meeting there. You've got the Lady of Teacups over here, so this is the Queen of Cups, and so you might be feeling a bit lonely and longing. You can see she's longing for something better, so you might be reviewing your life and longing. She's got the teacup over there in the window, so you do want a relationship to come in, and that seems to be in May. And it looks like maybe the King of Ariel comes in, so you might be actually meeting somebody, longing for somebody. She's looking directly at the King of Ariel. Your plans are working out very well, professional and financial success, using resources wisely. So this person might be a businessman that you meet. You have been feeling a bit lonely, a bit isolated over here with this Lady of Teacups, and maybe this King of Ariel comes in, who's the King of Pentacles, and this person is very resourceful and is, somebody who's a professional person who earns very well, and you might be meeting that person in May. So in June, we've got the Key, Harmony, the Lord of Candlesticks, and the Two of Raphael. So you've got the Key, where doors are opening for you, so things are starting to move. You've got solutions to any kind of problems, and you're starting to move forward. Whatever you're doing is unlocking doors for you, opening doors. It is the keys, the answers. You're getting answers to a lot of questions. You've got the Harmony card over here. So it seems like, whoever you've met, you get along pretty well with them. There's a lot of peace in your life. You're not stressed out about anything. You're doing, almost connecting on a very high spiritual level with this person. You've got the Lord of Candlesticks over here. So, this person, this could be you. Candlesticks is usually the rods cards, and that is the sign of the fire sign card. So, you are coming across as somebody who is, very independent, managing to get things done, and a very enterprising person as well. And you've got the two of Raphael over here. So this is your card, the Lord of Candlesticks. So you're very much at peace with yourself. You know exactly what you want by the time you reach June. And then you get the two of Raphael, which is two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits, and don't give up on those that you love. So it looks like this relationship over here is progressing to something much more stable, the one that you've started in May, and it seems like you are now connecting on a very high spiritual level, and there's a lot of peace and harmony. You can see there are two dolphins in this card over here, so it seems like you are getting along pretty well and you are very harmonious. So in July, you've got letting go. You've got the Moon, letting go, the Death card, and the Three of Ariel. So it seems like there's some confusion that arises in July, and you've got the Moon, is things not being very clear, and maybe you decide that you don't really want this relationship, you want to move on from it. You've got the letting go card here. You've got the Death card as well. So it seems like you want to end this relationship and it's not serving you. It's something that you want to move on from, because you've got letting go and you've got the Death card following it. So it seems like maybe this relationship is not the one for you. You've got the Three of Ariel over here. Do what you love. A time for great personal growth in your career and artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. So it seems like you might want to make a choice about choosing your work over the relationship. Maybe that is going to be taking center stage, and this relationship right now is not serving you. You choose your career, it seems, instead of continuing with this relationship. So something happens where you decide that you have to make a choice. There's some confusion that arises as well with the Moon, and maybe you decide you want to end the relationship and move on to something different and concentrate more on your career. In August, you've got the Grave, the Thunderbolt, the Lord of Quills, and you've got to change your life. So it looks like you are ending some kind of situation. So you've started it off in July, ending the relationship, and by the time you reach August, it seems like you've decided to end that relationship completely. You've got the Thunderbolt. Something happens within that relationship. There's some kind of drama that happens. The Thunderbolt is the Tower card, so some kind of event happens, bringing a lot of information to light, and it seems like you've decided that you want to end that particular relationship. You've got the Lord of Quills. There might be some kind of legal matter that comes along. There's some kind of judgment happening over there with the Lord of Quills. And with the Change Your Life, a sudden revelation that offers freedom. Break free of procrastination. Embrace the opportunities that bring changes. So there are two Tower cards. So big month in August. Something really big happening for you to end that relationship. And there's some kind of legal case or legal matter or legal problem that you are facing as well in August. So in September, you've got the Snake, transformation, the Four of Coins, and the King of Gabriel. So the Snake, you're dealing with somebody that is really venomous, some very, very toxic person that has probably caused all the problems that have gone on in August. So there's some kind of female, maybe a rival, that comes in that has caused a lot of problems. You can see this woman's got a snake on her shoulder, so somebody you should be very careful of. Tread very carefully. You've got the Transformation card over here, which is also the Death card. So there's an ending to that relationship completely by the time you reach September. And it's brought about by this person, this woman. It's a woman. You've got the Four of Coins over here. So it somehow affects your finances as well. So here you are trying to save as much money as possible and feeling very, very skint, if you like, trying to save as much pennies as possible. You've got the King of Gabriel over here, so keep your eyes on the big picture, leave the details to others, experience that leads to success, genuine concern for others. So there might be somebody that comes in that helps you out as the King of Gabriel, so somebody with a lot of influence that helps you deal with the situation. But it seems to be a very dramatic 2 months, September and October. And you've got this King of Gabriel over here, who is somebody that you can ask for support from. It might be, maybe somebody you work with, but somebody that's going to be helping you out. But definitely with this snake card and the transformation card, very, very big issues happening within September, August and September. Then in October, you've got the Fish, the Outsider, the Three of Candlesticks, and the Magician. So August and September, difficult months. Actually starting from July, August and September, some information coming and big dramas happening over there, endings of situations. But by the time you get to October, things seem to have sorted themselves out. So once this King of Gabriel comes in, who could be a fire sign, which could be another fire sign person, which could be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, coming in to help you out there. It could be a sort of a father figure as well, somebody paternal, somebody, maybe even your father could be coming in to give you a hand over there. But in October, things seem to lighten up. You've got the Fish card coming in over here, so lots of money coming to you. So it looks like there was some kind of legal decision that has to be made when was it? Here, you've got the Lord of Quills. So there's some legal issue that happens over here. And it looks like maybe by the time you reach October, there might be a payout because you've got the Fish card coming in here. So there's a lot of money coming in there. You're feeling very excluded, very isolated, left out of the picture. With the the Outsider is about the Five of Pentacles. So feeling left out in the cold and, feeling there's that financial loss that you're dealing with as well. Then you've got the Three of Candlesticks over here. So you're going back to work. You might be doing some travel with the Three of Candlesticks. Also, maybe you're working on a new project where you're working in a group of people. So it seems like you're focusing more on your work and you might be doing some travel with that. And you've got the Magician. So you are manifesting at this particular point. You can manifest anything you want in your life. You have what you need will appear magically, and successful beginnings. So something new starting again in October, where you're coming out of all that loss and drama and you seem to be moving away from it. It looks like you might travel away from it because also it seems like whatever happened, you've been left out or excluded from a group of people with the Outsider card. But you end with the Magician card, so things are looking up and there are new beginnings and, things will miraculously start going your way. So in November, you've got the Sickle, Projections, the High Priestess, and the Two of Gabriel. So the Sickle is cutting out all that negativity from your life and moving on. So you've got to cut out anybody that is not serving you and any kind of relationship that you've had, cut it out that if it's not serving you. The Sickle, you can see it's a 10, it's an ending of a cycle, but just move away from it, move away from all that negativity. And then you've got Projections. You're having a bit of, you're making plans for the future, but it's not it's not based in reality. This is the Seven of Cups. So trying to make new future plans to move away from all the problems that you have been facing. They're not, some of the plans that you're making might not be very realistic. So you need to get some advice and ask about what you can do next. You've got the High Priestess is waiting for information. So a lot of things have not been revealed to you. You're sitting and waiting for things to change. The High Priestess also talks about, maybe doing some studying, but spending a lot of time by yourself and getting to know, getting to grips with what happened and healing from it, really. And the Two of Gabriel is about a choice. Make bold and ambitious choices. Great progress is possible. Important relationships with people you share a vision with. So it looks like there might be some sort of friendship coming in to aid you, people that you can communicate all your problems to, but also a decision that you need to make by the time you reach November. A decision about what you want to do next. So you've got all these ideas that you have in your head and you will have to be making some kind of decision. You are sitting and waiting for maybe some information to come in before you make the decision, but you will need to make some decision by the time you reach November. So in December, you've got the Bear, Friendliness, the Seven of Teacups, and the Two of Ariel. So with the Bear, it looks, the Bear is maybe a parent, somebody that's going to help you, maybe a father figure to help you get out of a situation. It could also be that you get a job that is more permanent and something that you can earn a lot of money from. And then you've got the friendliness card, which is the Two of Cups, meeting somebody that is much more on your level, and a very good relationship, a soul connection coming in. You've got a lot of options coming in with the Seven of Teacups, so there's going to be a lot of people that ask you out. A lot of options coming in. You can see a lot of heads in these cups. So, going out and being able to choose. But there's that relationship that stands out that's going to be very, very much in keeping with what you want. And also you've got the Two of Aries over here, which says it's important to have balance, working multiple jobs or projects, making things more fun. So you might meet somebody in a love at work. You've got a lot of options available. Somebody coming to you in a work scenario with the Two of Ariel, and you forming a very, very strong bond with this person, a love relationship. You might be starting a new job over here that's very permanent, where you meet this person. It's also a time that you're going to be very, very, very busy, but you're going to have a lot of admirers as well coming on for you in November, and a very, very strong connection with somebody. So all the things seem to go through a really bad patch for about July, August, September. It seems things pick up for you in December, and there might be a relationship that is a strong connection with somebody and a love connection with them. So it starts off, where you are concentrating a lot on your work initially, having a little bit of a problem, and then it seems like it resolves itself. You start a new project or a new work, and it seems like you meet the person that you're going to spend a lot more time with by the time you reach December.